Okay. Got to go out and play golf just yesterday, amazingly, in Iowa. And played pretty well, shot 76. And let's see. I would say my flaw was a few drives that direction control was a problem. And then I hit one drive on a hole where I really couldn't hit it as far as I would normally hit it, so I had to hit a more controlled driver swing. And my friend Jerry commented, "Oh, good swing there." So I'm sure, for whatever reason, my partial swing at least looks better, but also it was very straight and controlled, so it made me think, I really need to work on getting a very controlled sort of partial driver swing. When I don't need it to go, if it's not wide open and I'm not trying to hit it as far as I can, which is not always the best idea, then I should have a clear idea of what that is. So how I'm going to work on it is this. I'm going to work with my trainer. All my sequencing ideas are going to be the same. So using the least amount of effort, toss up, let it drop, throw it through. Give it a lot of time on the back, throw it through, a lot of time. And now what I'm going to do is focus on where does this hand go and how does it move. So no rotation, which I'll tend to do. No swinging too far, which I'll tend to do. I'm just going to work on sort of what feels partial swing with my driver from here to here, here all the way through. 50% back is my feeling. It will probably be longer than that. And then translating with the timing of this and then also where my hand is in space. So I'm going to focus on my hand as my focus, and then when I swing my driver, I'm going to keep the focus on my right hand. That's going to be what I translate the motion with. So just really, doesn't have to be big, just a very partial swing here. I'm trying to get a very controllable sort of half effort swing, I would say. Get this, turn this on, and see how I do. So I've got the feeling in my right hand. The one thing I think that works really well is actually just imagining I'm still swinging my trainer. And I really just kind of want to work on this partial swing area. Get myself where everything feels square and relaxed. So if I get my grip a little too strong, I actually tend to get a big fade because I won't let go then, knowing I'll hook it. So working on getting this grip more neutral like that. My fingers, focusing on my right hand and still imagining I'm swinging my trainer. So let's see what I can do with a nice partial swing here. It's pretty much down the middle, so a little bit of a fade. Nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of golf holes I play that would be a good shot. Let's see if I can do a lower effort version of that. So nice and contained, least amount of effort, plenty of time here, but don't go so far. That one was better. Just a little bit of a fade. That's perfectly playable. Let me see if I can take that fade out. So that one, just relaxing a little more, I got a little more ball speed on it. So my fade is to get open, sometimes a little too soon. Do a little bit of that. I'm going to try to stay there a little longer. See what that does. felt like it would be more of a draw. Indeed, that's a draw. Kind of overcooked that one now. So, kind of do something between those two. Alright, let's just get to neutral. Neutral hand. Neutral. My hands just be, so I'm holding my club sort of firmish, so it's not, it never leaves my fingers or changes, but I'm also not using my hands to hit anything. So once they're on there, they're entirely passive. That's my objective here. So give myself what feels like the right place, the least amount of effort. I could have spent a little more time on the backswing, but there's a nice down the middle shot. So the advantage of having passive hands, in my opinion, is there's only so much shot shape you're going to put on a ball if your hands are passive, because the club wants to square. You have to actually put some effort to hold it out of alignment, because at speed, this mass being out beyond the shaft makes it want to go to the farthest point away, which is square. So there's a design to that. So the more passive you can keep your hands through the swing, the less shape you're going to put on the ball, which is, I think, a good thing generally. So try nice passive hands. Good. Put myself in the right place. Nice, what felt like a contained swing, and there is almost a dead straight shot. So that's what I was going for. So there, good shot, very low effort, down the middle, definitely in play, have a shot into the green. So it's a good thing to work on. Find yourself the most neutral, sort of much less than full effort swing, and really get something that's completely controlled. And then if you want to start building up from there, you just have to bear in mind that those are still your parameters, which are still going to be grip that's neutral for you, whatever for you is neutral, hands that are passive, let's say quiet, relaxed, not attempting to square the face or do anything. So they square, and then if you want to build it bigger, a little more time, a little more sit, a little more throw. Let's see what I can do. Still relaxed, minimum effort. Let's see what that one does. Pretty good. Little draw. Definitely got a little more carry on that one. So there we are, 2-5-2. So there, work on that. That's what I'm working on. So obviously, as long as farthest as you can hit a driver is great, but if it starts to be wildly out of control, you're basically throwing away one shot right away. So move up and down from a very controlled partial swing, where you really feel like I can hit that down the middle every single time, and then build that bigger and bigger.